Holy hell and high water. Gun Interactive has been really interactive with the community lately. Good pun? No? Bite me. Last week, I talked about how the graphics of the game alone may be moister than an oyster, but the same day I posted that video, two things happened. First, the official Twitter account liked my post about the video. Such sweet people. Second, they decided to Texas switch and release info about the gas station map that same day. Thanks for the memo, Gun. Really fucking appreciate that one. Without further ado and wasting no more time, let's look at everything confirmed for this game, and yes, I do mean everything. As of right now. I'll be damned if they sneak up on me like the title screen of my last video. Before we start going over the Twitter stuff, let's look at the official Texas Chain Saw Massacre blog along with the multiple articles from Bloody Disgusting. I've got all the websites listed in the pinned comment down below, so don't even worry about it. Starting with the articles from Bloody Disgusting, which I do have to say, given the context of the Texas Chainsaw films, it's bloody brilliant. Hey, look at that, another pun. Posted on May 25th, this whole article can best be described as simple as this. The teases aren't over, Blackout will work harder. Thanks guys, appreciate it. For real though, this particular article lays down the foundation for who will be in the next game. It says that Kane Hodder is playing Leatherface, and Ed Neal, the hitchhiker in the original film, will be reprising their role in the upcoming game. They also lay down the plot synopsis for this game as well by stating the following. A group of 5 young adults, led by Anna Flores, set out to search for her missing sister. What they found was terror beyond their wildest nightmares. Yeah, you can fucking say that again. Not gonna lie, I gasped super loud when I found out that Kane Hodder was coming back as Leatherface. Now, if you don't know Kane Hodder, he plays the killer role better than a sweaty Twitch streamer trying to get rank 1 in Dead by Daylight. This dude is the poster child of long, tan, and handsome. And if you still don't know who he is, he was in 80% of the Friday the 13th movies. And not only that, he played a Leatherface in 1990. But not only that, he even played the killer that the movies are loosely based on. So be with me on this. Imagine playing an undead machete-wielding murderer, and then a face-wearing chainsaw-wielding psychopath, and then the goddamn killer the Texas Chainsaw movies were loosely based after. Now, before we bust too hard, it's time to look at the levels we're going to be trying to escape from, or slicing up survivors and turning their skin into funny hats. First thing on the chopping block is the family house map. On the blog post, there's a statement that says, the family house sits virtually alone in a sea of green grass and sunflowers with open lines of sight anywhere outside. Now, if we look at the picture, I can't really see what they mean about sitting in a sea of grass and sunflowers, but they're probably going to use their imagination on this one. Given how compact the house felt in the original movie, it's going to be interesting for any survivor caught lacking in that house. And trust me when I say, there aren't enough Home Alone traps in the world to stop a big-ass flesh fashionista that gets rock hard over the sound of a 65cc engine. Try saying that 3 times fast. Flesh fashionista, flesh fashionista, flesh fashionista. Hey, I did it. All right, let's continue. Let's look at the gas station map. This photo was posted to Twitter on May 25th, and they even say they're going to take a little trip down to the slaughterhouse the next day. Foreshadowing. There's a statement about this map that reads, the gas station is littered with junk piles and broken down vehicles that have been dumped and forgotten in the spaces between buildings. Did they hire a realtor to describe the scenery of these maps? Because they're really damn good. Normally devs are like, yeah, well, there's some trees, rocks, houses. Gonna be needing that when it's over with. Again, the picture on screen shows the gas station they're gonna be using, and I'm interested in seeing how this one is gonna pan out because when you think about it, a gas station shouldn't work. In theory, unless the front is completely gated, what's stopping the survivors from taking the Shoelace Express and running down the damn street? One last map we're going to be looking at, and that is the slaughterhouse. The statement about this map states the following. The slaughterhouse is this maze-like claustrophobic tangle of broken down buildings and cattle panels. How do we make sure that we're still promoting the same core gameplay while players are forced to play differently in each location. I don't know, Gun. You tell us. I don't know a single damn thing about game development. Looking at the photo, yeah, it makes sense. This map is going to give people who hate feeling confined in tight spaces a bad case of the bitch made, because I'm beside myself on how this location will truly work. That's enough about the maps. Let's redirect to Twitter, because I will give credit where credit is due. Gun is doing an incredible job interacting with the community when it comes to this game. Like, let's look at this tweet. Will Sally be a playable character like Tommy Jarvis? That question, it's good to know. And then Gunn replied back saying, we have confirmed there will be no hero characters. Anything is possible down the road. This person asked if there will be a funding campaign for this game similar to Friday the 13th, and Gunn replied back saying that this game will not have any Kickstarter or crowdfunding campaign of any kind. Which has personally got me thinking that they got investors behind the project, and that is such a good thing to hear. Mostly because Kickstarter is not a good place to go anymore for startup projects. I mean, if you're trying to get crowdfunding and you don't have the crowd, then fine. But if you already have a community for the game you're going to be making, then don't even bother. Find some investors and hell, redirect them to a website to pre-order the game from. But within that, you need to make sure you're showing a good amount of gameplay and content for them to consider dropping a single penny on your project. And this comment. Oh boy, I'm glad I chose this one. This person asked if there will be any special editions like deluxe or collectors, and Gunn says that they've kicked around the idea, but they want to provide gameplay first before they release any pre-orders. I can think of one person in the past year that's put out pre-orders before gameplay, but I'm not going to be petty like that. Not yet, at least. This is always a quote-unquote crowd pleaser for me, because 2022 has put out some of the shittiest games, and these companies have a tendency to reveal names, reveal prices, reveal pre-orders, then reveal gameplay, and it's such a shady way of game promotion and marketing, but it works every time. It's like if you go to Burger King and they're promoting this new burger, it's got the works to make your mouth water, your knees are weak, you pay for it because you're excited to see what it looks like, and then when you get it, it looks like this. You could also say it's like buying something you see in a commercial and then getting it completely left field from its original design. I could have just said that instead. But yeah, I hope you all did enjoy the video. If you can, please slap a like and sub to the channel. We are so close to 500 subs, and I want to make sure I hit that by the end of the year, and it would mean a lot to me. And if you want to catch me while I'm live, check me out on Twitch. Link is going to be in the description down below. I mostly play Phasmophobia, but rest assured when this game comes out, this game is going to be my main priority, because holy shit, it looks so fun. I'm your host with the most, going live from overseas to coast blackout, going dark. I will see all of you in the next one. Keep it brutal, keep each other safe. Until next time, later.